Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and this is going to be a special video. Basically not really response to somebody from YouTube, but basically a good friend of mine who basically runs an arcade place at the Inland Empire. And what I'm going to do is show this video, because she actually did a video trying to promote her arcade place. So yeah, the name of the person is Sherry Bakers, a really good friend of mine. I've known her since college, and she did a video about tour for James game, which, like I said, an arcade that's really close to my heart. So what I'm gonna do is show this video, and then after that I'm gonna basically talk about it. Why is it this arcade like important to me, and like if you're in a chance in the Inland Empire, hey, try it out. Alright, here we go.
Welcome to James Games. This is Sherry, aka Arcade Maid. I run James Games here almost every day, every night at least, and I'm going to show you a little bit of how it looks like inside. Sorry for the shaky camera, I'm not very good at this. If you notice, I have mostly 90s games here, but there are a few games that are made in this decade. There's some obscure games like Gal's Panic 2, I don't know if you guys have played that before, and ESP Rade. Some classics like Strikers, 19 and 45 plus, Street Fighter 3rd Strike, and Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. There's Gun Barrel, aka Point Blank. Of course, we have Maximum Tune 3. We don't have the newer one, but this one does well. We have a few pinballs, not many, but we do have the good ones. We have Theater Magic, The New Walking Dead, Addams Family, and AC/DC. Some gachapons. Of course, we have a good collection of sit-down Japanese cabinets. Simpsons game. Kind of the center aisle here is kind of hard to see in the group too. Dance Maniacs. Target Terror. Initial D4. See the two pool tables there. It's the front counter. Well, hope you enjoyed seeing James Games. We're open every day till 1 o'clock in the morning. Fridays and Saturdays we're open till 2. We're out of Upland, California, and Southern California.
Yeah, so now you saw the tour of James Games Arcade by Cheryl Bakers. She works there. She's the one that's also in charge of which arcade should be put there for popularity. Sort of the business side, but she also is passionate about the games. So, I mean, believe it or not, this place actually evolved in my opinion, because before that it was just, like I said, it was an arcade place, like, especially if you grew up in the 90s. There was no internet, there was no computer games. And I think by the time it was NES to PlayStation, the 16-bit era, 32-bit era, arcade games were still beautiful at that time. And again, there was no internet. And for some of you, it's a school year and you can't have fun because education is important. What do? You go to the arcade. And that's the reason why it's important to me in my days during high school and until 2005. Which basically the gaming console, let's just say, it's becoming a transition. You have PS2 during the PS2 era, and then of course over the horizon was the PS3 or 360, and those consoles are now surpassing the arcade. But during the 90s, the arcades were the big thing. It was a new game, like especially Capcom games. You would go to an arcade, and James game is no different. No different. So the reason why I show this was I want to show my support that if you live in the Inland Empire, you live in Upland, or if you visit Inland Empire, check this place out. All the information is on the description box. And like I said, they have multiple games there. And when she started working there, she actually made the game. She even made the place better than before. Before, it was just your arcade place, kind of like a Family Fun Center, if people know what that is, or Chuck E. Cheese, or basically an arcade place. But now she's also because of like I said, because of consoles surpassing the arcades. So they would bring in something like PS3, PS4, like Street Fighter 5, like Street Fighter 3, even Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, they would bring that. And they do have now, thanks to Cheryl, because again, believe it or not, I may not be FGC, but Cheryl, I think she is FGC. She loves fighting games. She has her own weekly tournament, or let's just say weekly weekend tournament. Every weekend there will be a tournament there. And at one point, if you saw it in my secondary channel, Making Big Game Showcase and V-Blog in Response, I would always plug her Twitch because she would do Twitch streaming. I seen it. I mean, it's not a lot of people that view. It shouldn't even matter to some extent because you have somebody who's watching, but unfortunately, sometimes when push comes to shove, it was costing them a lot of money. And the weekly tournament organizer, people would volunteer to help, and especially, and at one point there were some problems with it, so they couldn't stream their tournament, but they still do the tournament. You just have to visit it. So I mean, it may not be as big as Wednesday Night Fighter or Battle Circuit at New York, but it's still good enough. It's still popular. I mean, let's just say your minor weekly tournament. That's a good thing. But guess what? I mean, it did got some problem. I mean, at one point I heard Shoryuken.com did. Basically, I heard they did sort of plug the place. But again, it's a little place. I guess it needs more time to grow. But other than that, believe it or not, what the surprising I heard that in the weekly tournament was, guess what? Brent is cool. Yes, the Rufus play for Street Fighter 4 and I can't play for Street Fighter 5. Part of the Soul, is it Soul? The Ken Trinity players. Brett actually visited the place, and you can see the picture right over here. See, I mean, crazy. Brentiscool actually visited the place. I did ask. I basically posted. Did I? Well, I saw the picture anyway. Let's just leave it to that. I saw the picture. I'm like, wow. So, I mean, hey, it may not be popular, but I mean, if you live in the Inland Empire, maybe have a chance. Check the place out. Hey, if there's a Soul Calibur tournament, and then it'll be on the, let's see. Well, I don't know if it's true or not. I know the last Soul Calibur tournament, which was in October, was at Ontario, California, the Citizen Arena, which is basically a city beside where James Game is. If that's if that's gonna be the place again, hey, if before the grand tournament, check the place out. It's not really that far from the Citizen Arena. Again, information is going to be on the description box. So, like I said, the reason why it's important to me here is that it's one of the reasons why I got into gaming. It was my passion to like video game was also like every time I get bored or the weekend when I don't feel like studying, shame on me, I would go to the arcades and play. Spend a lot of parties there. You know, those are the good old days. Once in a while, well, I would go there. I know lately I haven't been. I have not been going there. Sorry, time. But like I said, I can vouch for it. The place is another place to go. So again, like I said, if you are visiting the Inland Empire in Upland, or you live close to the area, or like I said, if you have a chance, go check them out. They need the support that they can. Like again. So anyway, thanks for watching for this one, and again, James Games Arcade, yay.